Okay, having a look at area of a triangle. Now this is for non-right angle triangles. Obviously you could use that for a right angle triangle, but when we do sine of 90, which is the angle you would end up using, you'll see that sine of 90 is equal to 1. And when you multiply anything by 1, you get the same answer. And you'll notice here we've got a half AB. When you were doing that, that would be the same as doing your half of base times height for your right angle triangle. So obviously you can use this rule for right angle triangles, but it's just quicker to use your right angle triangle rule of a half base times height for that. So for this question, we don't have a right angle triangle, so we are using this rule. So we're simply putting that into a rule. Now, obviously I'm going to need some letters on my triangle to be able to do that. Because I've got sine C, I'm going to put the C where that angle is that I know. Then I can put my A and B wherever I want. The little a is going to be directly opposite the capital A, and the little b is going to be directly opposite the capital B. So when we're labeling it, we always give the letters to the sides that don't touch that angle. So see how this side here doesn't touch the angle A, this side here doesn't touch the angle B, etc. Obviously I've got videos on using the sine rule and the cosine rule, and that has that labeling system in as well. Now that we've got our sides labeled, we can then do A is equal to a half AB sine C, and we can do a half times 13 times 11 times sine of 52. So I'm going to grab my calculator, always making sure you've got it in degrees whenever you are working with something that is in degrees. So we've got 0.5 times 13 times 11 times sine of 52. And when we put that in, we get 56.34. Now we've got the unit meters on there, so that will be meters squared for area. If you had your triangle already labelled and it's got different letters, you can always use that rule and just use the letters that you have. So you always give the angle there, and then you need the other two sides.